Now let us see next bit, that is fourth bit. P of x equal x square plus 3x minus 4. So here as usual let us take some values of x. So here I am starting with minus 4. So as usual here children, first x square, next second term is 3x, third term is minus 4, right? Okay, fine. Now if x is minus 4, what is x square? Minus 4 whole square. Minus 4 whole square is 16 plus 16. Next 3 into x means 3 into minus 4. This is minus 12. Minus 4 is a constant, writing as it is. Now let us add them and take it as p of x. I am taking it as y. So 16 minus 12 minus 4 is minus 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. So here I am writing the ordered pair. First one x comma y means first value here x is minus 4, minus 4 comma y is 0. So I got the first point. Now let us go for second value. Here I am taking minus 3. X is minus 3. So here minus 3 whole square is 9. 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. Minus 4 as it is. Now here you see 9 minus 13. If not plus 9 minus 9 get cancelled. So finally we get minus 4. However you want you can write. So it is 9 minus 13 equal to minus 4. So here x is minus 3. Here corresponding y is minus 4. Next value I am taking as minus 2. See here children, till how many values we can take, it depends on us. Actually we are going forward by believing that somewhere we get y value 0. So till we get y value 0, we have to move on. So now here minus 2 square is 4. 3 into minus 2 minus 6, minus 4 constant as it is. This is 4 minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10, or else you cancel 4 and minus 4, no problem. So it is finally 4 minus 10 is minus 6. If you cancel plus 4 minus 4 also get minus 6 only. So here corresponding x comma y is x is minus 2, y is minus 6. Next here I am taking minus 1. Again minus 1 whole square is plus 1. 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. This constant minus 4 as it is. So it is 1 minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. 1 minus 7 is minus 6. So here let us write the ordered pair minus 1 comma minus 6. Right? Here you see children, a small hope starts. See here minus 6 coincide. That means it is not going below the graph. So here again it started, means hope so it may be rising. Let us see. Because here you see these values are equal. That means here it maintains the constant value minus 6. So hope so the graph may come up. Let us see here. So now after minus 1 we take 0. So what happens? 0 square is 0. 3 into 0 is 0. Minus 4. Let us write minus 4 as it is. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 minus 4 is actually 0 plus minus 4 is 0 minus 4 is minus 4. Now here when we take 0, you got minus 4. See here now the graph, it means it is coming up. It is about to touch the x-axis. With that positive hope, let us go for another value. So here I am taking 1. So here it is x square is 1 square means 1. 3 into 1 is 3. Here minus 4 as it is. 1 plus 3 is 4. It is 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay then. So here 1 if I take, I got 0. See here children, when we get 0, we can stop taking these values. So now here let us note down all these values. Here I am writing here A. First point minus 4 comma 0. A is minus 4 comma 0. Next B minus 3 comma minus 4. Minus 3 minus 4. C minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6. D minus 1 minus 6. Minus 1 minus 6. E 0 minus 4, 0 minus 4, F 1 comma 0, 1 comma 0. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6, here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now let us draw the graph for these points, right? Now let us plot a graph to represent these points. Here you observe children, x values here negative, 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 negative. Only one x value is positive, whereas almost all y values are negative except 0. So better we can give preference for both the negatives, okay, that quadrant. Both the negatives means here it may come like this. Here if you take y axis, here you can take both negatives, right? So here you can take x axis. Why? Because here I have given more space for both the negatives. So here it is O 0 comma 0. This is 1, this is positive x, this is x dash, nothing but negative x axis, this is y and this is y dash. Now let us plot these values actually. Here 1 over, so it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Same way y, it is 1, it is 2. Here we can write these values as minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Here we need minus 6 also, so minus 6. Right, let us plot the points one by one. First A minus 4 comma 0. As I told you, just imagine this is the bike and its parking place is minus 4 for the first point. See, I am waiting at minus 4, right? And the next corresponding value is 0. 0 means I need not to go either up or down. So here this is the first point. Here I am taking it as A minus 4 comma 0. Now the bike is to be at minus 3. Minus 3 ready. Then the next value is minus 4 means below here. You see this is minus 3 minus 4. So here this is B. Here I am taking this point as B. This is minus 3 comma minus 4. Now C, that is minus 2. Minus 2 ready. I should go to minus 6 means here. This is C minus 2 comma minus 6. Next point is D. D is minus 1. Minus 1 ready. I should go to minus 6 means here below minus 6. Here this point is D minus 1 comma minus 6. Next one is E 0. So bike is ready at 0. I should go to minus 4. So here this is minus 4. That is E 0 comma minus 4. Next point is F1. Say bike is at F, that is 1 and 0 means I should neither go up nor down. So this is F. This is F1 comma 0. Now here let us plot all the points with free hand. Join here AB. Okay, B to C means BC. Next CD. Here D to E. And then here just meant a small curve. Small curve. Okay, small curve. So and E2 then directly to F. So here this is the required graph for these points. Now again I told you that we should write the scale also. So let us write here scale. Scale on x-axis. On x-axis I am taking 1 cm as 1 unit. So 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. And on y-axis here I am taking 1 centimeter means 1 cm. Here it is also I am taking 1 centimeter 1 unit only. So here it is also 1 unit. Now scale is written. Now this is the graph. Graph work is over. Now the thing is that we need to find the zeros from the graph. Here you see the graph intersects x-axis at x equal to 1 and x equal to minus 4. Therefore we can write the same reason. See, from the graph the zeros of the polynomial p of x are x is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to 1. We are writing the reason also children, as the graph intersects the x-axis at this point is A minus 4 comma 0 and this point is F 1 comma 0. Now here we said that the zeros are x equal to minus 4 and x equal to 1. So for that here we need to do checking called justification. So here let us do justification now. That means here we verify those values. So first let us take x equal to minus 4. Put x equal to minus 4 in the given polynomial. So this is p of minus 4 equal to x square, means minus 4 whole square, plus 3 into x is minus 4 minus this 4. So here minus 4 square is 16, plus into minus is minus, 3 4s are 12 minus this 4. Minus 4 minus 12 minus 4 is minus 16. So it is 16 minus 16 equal to 0. So here we got p of minus 4 equal to 0. So minus 4 is a 0, right? So we can write that x equal to minus 4 is a 0 of the given p of x, means p of x means polynomial. Now let us take another value. Put x is equal to 1. So p of x means 1 equal to x square, 1 square, plus 3 into x, 3 into 1 minus 4. So 1 square is 1, 3 1s are 3, it is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. This is 4 minus 4 is 0. So we got p of 1 equal to 0. That means x equal to 1. Therefore x equal to 1 is also a 0 of p of x. See here children, from the graph also we get same zeros, x equal to minus 4 and x equal to 1. Here in the justification also we got same values, x equal to minus 4 and x equal to 1 zeros. So here we can conclude that hence verified. Now let us do next bit, that is fifth bit. P of x equal to x square minus 1. So here as usual we take some values for x. So here only two values are, two terms are there children. That's why here better we can write only two. First one is x square, second one is minus 1. That's all. There is no x term. So here first I am taking in place of x minus 2. So x square means minus 2 square. Minus 2 square is 4. And the constant minus 1 I am writing as it is. Now here we write the polynomial value of the polynomial, that is p of x. Here I am taking that as y. So here y equal to p of x. 4 minus 1, this is 3. So here last row, that is what here coordinate points x comma y. Here you see x is minus 2, the corresponding y is 3, right? Now here next value, that is minus 1. So when x is minus 1, x square is minus 1 whole square is plus 1. This minus 1 let us write as it is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0. So here x is minus 1 and y is 0. So next I am taking here as 0. So here 0 square is 0. This minus 1 is constant, writing as it is. So it is 0 plus minus 1, that is 0 minus 1 means minus 1. So here x value is 0, y value is minus 1. This is y value. Now here I am taking another value as 1. Next value is 1. So here it is 1 square means 1. This minus 1 is constant. Now this is 1 plus minus 1 means 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So here 1 comma 0. 1 comma 0. When we get 0 here children, we can stop. So these values here I am writing. First one is a minus 2 comma 3. The point a minus 2 comma 3. Second one is b minus 1 comma 0. Third one is c 0 comma minus 1. Fourth one is d, that is 1 comma 0. Right? With these 4 points, now we are going to draw the graph. Now here let us start the graph. Here you see x values 0 means -2, -1, 0, 1. So 4 values. Y values maximum value 3, minimum value is -1. So means in a normal way we can take x and y. Means x axis and y axis. So this is y axis and this is x axis. Name it as x, and negative x axis can be called as x dash. This is y and then y dash. Now here let us take the x values. These are, this is O 0, 0, this is -1, -2, here it is 1, 2 and then 3. Y values you see here, this is 1, 2 and then 3. Here this is -1, -2, -3. Now before starting the graph, let us write the scale also here. Scale on x axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is fixed. Here I have taken 1 centimeter as 1 unit. So 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. On y axis, here also I have taken 1 centimeter as 1 unit only. So 1 cm equal to 1 unit. Now let us start the graph. First here -2, right? Now this one I am keeping at -2, ready. So 3, positive 3. On this line of -2 I should go to positive 3. This is the first point, right? Here this can be taken as A -2, 3. And the second one -1, see -1, ready. Next value is 0, means need not to go anywhere. So here this is B. Here you can write this as B -1, 0. Now here see 0, first value is 0, then -1 means on that line I should come down here. This is -1. Here we can write this as C 0, -1. Next one D1, here is 1 and the next value is 0, so I need not to go anywhere. So this is D, this value 1, 0. Now let us plot all the points with free hand. Join AB, then BC, here you maintain small curve, means bending, then D. This is the graph for the given polynomial. So now from this our first work is over, means the drawing graph is over. Now the second thing is that we need to find the zeros. From the graph here you see children, the graph intersects at -1 and +1, so those are the zeros. So let us write now the zeros of the polynomial P of x are x equal to -1, see, and x equal to 1. We write the reason also as the graph intersects the x axis at this point is B -1, 0 and this point is D 1, 0, right? So here from the graph we found that x equal to -1 is a 0 and x equal to 1 is also a 0. Now here our third work, that is the last work, to do justification for those answers. So here let us write justification, nothing but verification. So first put x equal to 1, put x equal to -1 in this P of x. So then P of x means P of -1 becomes x square, whereas x is -1, so -1 whole square -1. -1 whole square is +1 only, so it is 1 - 1 is 0. So here we got P of -1 is 0. That means x equal to -1 is a 0 of the given P of x. So first one is over. Second one, put x equal to 1. Now P of x becomes P of 1. is x square minus 1 means 1 square minus 1. 1 square is 1, 1 minus 1 is again 0. Therefore, here we get p of 1 equal to 0. So, x is equal to 1 is also a 0 of p of x. See here, we said these two are the zeros from the graph. Here also we have proved the same. So, we can write that therefore, x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 1 are the zeros and then hence verified. Now let us see next question, that is fourth question. Why are 1 by 4 and minus 1 zeros of the polynomial p of x equal to 4x square plus 3x minus 1? So here simple, why are they became zeros means when you substitute these values means 1 by 4 and minus 1 in place of x, then you may get 0. That is the reason they have become like zeros. Let us try whether we get 0 or not. So here first let us write given p of x is equal to, let us write the given polynomial, that is 4x square plus 3x minus 1, right? Now first let us substitute in place of x 1 by 4. So put x equal to 1 by 4, then p of x means 1 by 4 is equal to 4 times x square, x means here 1 by 4, so 1 by 4 whole square plus 3 times x, here x is 1 by 4 minus, let us write the one as it is. Now here it is 4 into 1 square is 1 by 4 square is 16 plus 3 into, let us write 1 by 4 as it is, minus 1. So here you can cancel this 4 and 16, it is 4 1 jar and 4 4 jar. So here we get 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 minus 1. So if we simplify here, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, they have the same denominator, we can write it as 1 plus 3 by 4. 1 plus 3 by 4. This minus 1, let us write as it is. It is 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 by 4 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Right? So finally we got p of 1 by 4 is 0. That is first one. And the second one is minus 1. So here we can write it as, here I am writing, implies p of 1 by 4 is 0. Next let us substitute in place of x the given minus 1. Now here you write put x equal to minus 1, then p of minus 1 becomes 4x square means 4 times, in place of x I am writing minus 1. So it is 4 times minus 1 whole square plus 3x plus 3 into in place of x again minus 1. This minus 1 I am writing as it is. So let us simplify this one. 4 into minus 1 whole square, 2 is even number, so minus becomes plus. 1 square is 1 plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. So it is 4 1 jar 4 plus into minus 3 1 jar 3, it is minus 3 plus 1. So here it is minus 1 children, it is minus 1. So here we get 4 1 jar 4 plus into minus 3 1 jar 3, this minus 1, here it is minus 1 I am writing as it is, this minus 1 comes here. Now you see, let us write 4 as it is, minus 3 minus 1 becomes minus 4, because both are having same symbols, we need to add them by keeping a minus. 4 minus 4 is 0, therefore here you get p of minus 1, finally it becomes 0. So p of minus 1 is also 0. Now you understand children, when you substitute in place of x 1 by 4, you get the answer 0. In the same way, when you substitute in place of x minus 1, then also we get answer 0. That means here 1 by 4 and minus 1, both of them, they made the given polynomial 0. That is the reason, since p of 1 by 4 equal to 0 and p of minus 1 also equal to 0, since these two are 0, that's why 1 by 4 and 1, sorry, minus 1 are the zeros of given polynomial p of x.